Hey guys, welcome back to PSD to HTML for Designers. I'm Adi, and in this lesson we'll continue styling our page with CSS. Now, last time we included some reset files and we loaded the Bootstrap grid, and this is what we came up with. Now it's time to add some more styling, some basic styling actually, for the typography. So let's do that. Let's open our styles.less, create a new section. Let's call it General Styles. And we'll start with the body tag. We'll say font, 14 pixels. So this is the font size with a 21 pixel line height. And the font family will be body font. So we're using the variable that we specified right here. Okay. So right now, here is the result. Of course, the font has changed in my page because I already have it installed on my computer. But we'll also load the font files a bit later. Let's specify the text color, again using the variable. And lastly, we'll say WebKit font smoothing, and we choose anti-alias. Again, font smoothing. All right, something like that. Now, currently font smoothing only works in WebKit, so Chrome and Safari. And it does make the text look better. It just looks so much better. It's not supported in Mozilla, for instance, or Internet Explorer, but if it's there and you can use it, why not make your page look even better? Okay, next, let's target the paragraphs and set a margin bottom of 21 pixels. So this is the result. In other words, all the paragraphs are separated by 21 pixels on the bottom from other elements. Now, why 21 pixels? If we take a look in our PSD file, we notice the baseline grid. Now this is 21 pixels in height. And since we want to preserve this baseline, we want to set the margins, paddings, and heights of the elements to 21 pixels or multiples of 21 pixels. Okay, so let's hide that. All right, and the very last step here is to take care of the headings. So let's start with heading 1, font, and we'll say the font size. Now this H1 is a bit bigger than the rest. It's 42 pixels. So we'll deal with this separately. But the general rule is that this H1 is 36 and this H2 is 21. So we'll say 36 pixels with a line height of 1.5 ems. And be careful, 1.5 ems here represents 1.5 from 36 pixels, not from 14 pixels, which is the base font size. And heading font. This is the font family we specified earlier, right here. Heading font currently equals the body font. But if we want to change it, all I have to do is change this value. Okay. H2, as I said, it's 21 pixels on 1.5 ems, heading font. Okay, let's see the H3s. H3s are these. And let's take a quick look in our code. Yep, here they are, H3s. Currently, they are the same size as the H2s, so I'm gonna keep it exactly the same. Okay, and we don't have any H4s in our page, but we might as well just add the rest. So H4, let's do like a 16 pixels. H5 we can do 14, and H6 12. As I said, we don't have any defined, but we might as well just prepare the ground for anyone who might customize the page. Okay, and the very last thing is the anchor tags. So I'll start with the color. We'll use the variable again. Let's see. Okay. Currently they are underlined, so I don't want that. I'll say text decoration none. Okay. And finally, we'll set the hover color. So hover, we'll set the color to link color hover. And there it is. All right, perfect. So that's pretty much it for the general styling. The last thing we'll do in this video is include our fonts. So for the fonts, we are using two of them. They are called Cabin and Gentium. They are both available on Google Web Fonts. So let's begin with Cabin. We'll say quick use, and I need this. All right, these 6 styles. So whenever you're using the Google Web Fonts, there are 3 ways you can do this. The standard, you include a link, you can import it, or you can use JavaScript. We'll use the third option, the JavaScript. And let's go ahead and copy this right here, right after the head tag. Okay, and the reason I'm using the JavaScript is I'm preparing the ground for one of the final lessons that's about eliminating FOUT. FOUT means flash of unstyled text. It's basically a small flash that occurs until the font is completely loaded. So one way to prevent that is use this, the JavaScript. And it will allow you to specify different classes to the HTML element based on the status of the font loading. So for instance, you can show a small text saying loading fonts until those fonts are loaded. All right, so that's we included the Cabin font. Let's do the same for Gentium Basic. Gentium Basic, this is it. Quick use, again, I need only 2. Again, JavaScript. Now we don't have to copy the script again, we just need the font family. So we're going to copy that and paste it right here. Okay, so now even if I wouldn't have the fonts installed on my system, I would still be able to see the page as it is right now. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for this lesson, guys. And the next lesson will style the header of our page. We'll take care of the logo, the contact information, and that button on the top. Okay, until then, thank you very much for watching. This is Adi signing out. Bye-bye.